Okay, so the question this time is there only one right spiritual path? Yeah, this is a big one because there are many people that believe that their spiritual path is the only path and the right path. And yeah, that's a tough one because I'm here to tell you that there is no right path other than your path. Okay? The right path is your path. It's your path. Okay? There are just as many right paths as there are people in the world. Just like I said in the last video. And this is so true. And let me explain why. Okay? Now, you're going to have to kind of grasp my understanding of the universe in order to understand why I think this is true. And it's okay if you disagree, okay? This is my perspective, all right? So, my understanding of the universe is this, okay? That the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, okay, is consciousness, is conscious energy, right? This all-pervasive conscious energy that exists around, between, and through everything, okay? We are this conscious energy. Everything is this conscious energy, okay? And this is God. This is this universal frequency, right? This God energy, okay? All right, so now that we have that understanding, okay, how does this relate to our belief structures, right? And our spiritual path? And how does one path over the other, make a difference? Okay, well, let's get into that part. Well, what I believe is true is that this conscious energy, this God energy, uses our belief structure, whatever we believe, to bring us back to that source energy, right? It uses our symbolism and whatever we believe to communicate with us, right? To speak with us and to bring us back to our sense of wholeness with that God frequency, okay? And how does it do this? It does this by manifesting the things that we believe in, the things that we believe to be true. And now I'm not saying that that means that those things don't exist, because they do, because everything exists. Everything exists because everything is out there, right? Everything is part of that great frequency, right? And this God frequency, whatever you want to call it, right, can manifest these things. It coalesces those frequencies to create the things that you believe in. So if you believe in fairies, then that energy coalesces to create fairies in your experience, okay? And if you believe in angels, then that God frequency energy coalesces to become those things and to communicate those things. Those things exist. They're all out there, right? But they coalesce to communicate with you. Just like when you're communicating with, let's say, different energies, right? You are channeling different energies, right? And those energies coalesce to come together to communicate with you as a particular frequency or vibration, right? And that's what they say. They say, we are coming together to communicate with you as this particular frequency with this particular intention. Okay? So this is the same that is true for your belief structures, right? And you've heard about manifestation as well, right? When you're manifesting things, you're manifesting according to your belief structure. Do you believe that you can manifest that thing? Yes, then you will manifest that thing. If you believe that you can't manifest it, then you won't manifest it, because again, the universe is creating what you believe to be true, okay? So this includes your belief structure as a whole, your spiritual identity, the things that mean something to you, your symbolism, okay? The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is using your symbolism to communicate with you and to bring you back into its arms, okay? So whatever symbolism means something to you, the universe is going to use that to communicate with you, whether or not it's symbolism that you learned in your upbringing as a part of your family structure, or something that you came across and it identifies with you. Okay, it's a particular frequency that resonates with you and you align with that frequency. Okay, and so the universe, God, whatever that great frequency is, that all pervasive everything, the energy of everything, that conscious energy coalesces and manifests itself according to whatever belief structure you have to communicate with you. Okay, so this is why every belief structure is good, because it's yours. It's your path back to source. It's your path to God. It's your path to that oneness, right? Where we all are a part of that energy. And so it doesn't really matter like what language you use, whether you call it God or the universe or source energy or whatever. Whatever it is, it's the same thing, okay? It's that same energy, that all-pervasive oneness of energy, right? That can coalesce itself in many different ways to communicate with you, because that means something to you. That connection means something to you. And so that energy comes together and forms those things. Well, they exist, right? They're out there in consciousness and they exist in that consciousness, and the universe will use those energies, those frequencies, those ideas, those symbols to communicate with you, because that has meaning to you. Okay? So this means that all paths lead back to the same place, right? So all paths, all spiritual paths are the right path, but it's the wrong path if it doesn't resonate with you. But it's not the wrong path for someone else, okay? So don't treat anyone like they have the wrong path, because they have the right path for themselves. You have the right path for yourself, okay? And that's all that matters, okay? So remember that, please. Please treat other people with respect. Treat their spiritual path with respect. Just because you found your spiritual path doesn't mean that your spiritual path is their spiritual path, and vice versa, okay? So we all are unique, right? And we all have our unique path back to source, back to God, okay? And so honor your own path. Follow your own path, and let each person have their own spiritual path, because their own spiritual path is just as sacred and special and divine as yours. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it makes sense. And I hope that you understand. Again, this is my perspective. This is my understanding of the universe and how I combine science and spirituality and bring those ideas together. And this is the way that I'm understanding and seeing after my 30 plus years of studies in all of this. And I'm understanding that this is the way that it works. Now, again, that being said, if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Then that means that whatever I'm saying isn't in alignment with you, and that's okay too. I'm all right with that. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Here's another one. Check this out. I think you'll really like this one. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.